1.8 million corpses.
Alright, we're live, we're live.
Everyone.
We're alive, we're
Welcome
alive.
to the off-brand whiskey stream.
Oh god. Off-brand whiskey.
Today we will be playing some Lancer. I hope that you guys are ready for the madness which we are going to commit upon the beautiful lands of Centauri, which are presently dominated by cannibal goats and possibly even incest, who knows.
All of the above, odds are. 50-50. You'll see, you'll see. Change the bunny now, what the fuck? I just had
Will you be saying peon? Will you be saying peon?
I just had a gun pointed to my head from next to me, just oi. Oi.
Oh, bunny.
I will point a gun at you as well if you don't do peon.
Huh? No peon, no peon.
You will peon.
No! Fuck off! You will peon!
You will.
Peon doesn't exist yet.
You will peon, yeah.
Peon will exist.
Peon does not exist yet. Peon may exist if you fulfill the community challenge.
Hey, Ryder! Can you take a gun and threaten him to do peon?
Bruh. Christ.
You will peon.
Let's see, hang on a second. Yeah, viewer rewards, channel points, individual rewards and challenges. Okay, cat time's done, cat time plus is done, cat time plus plus is done. Alright,
Peon.
peon.
Epion. Epion.
Peon is
Like
unlocked.
disease.
Enter amount 25k. Number of days,
Epion, my beloved.
you will have 21 days to fulfill this, because after that I am going to be in a different country for a bit.
Yaruhado.
Which country are you going, Iko?
Bruh, motherfucker, I'm throwing an SSD in your face, and you know it.
Solid say hi drive.
Bruh.
Yeah?
Do a drive-by if he doesn't peon.
Christ. Alright, challenge has been opened, and there's already being things added to it. Also, which one do you want added, Artie?
A dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice, bruh. I hate it when people do that.
So what do you mean, Iko? You can always, come over and, stream from my place.
Screaming.
Oh, that would be funny. That would be funny.
Christ, mate.
Oh.
Whoa!
There we go.
Yes, Iko will actually have fast internet for once.
Motherfucker. Wait, how hard is it to place this? Oh. Hang on a second. Need to remember to not pin this thing to the model. Blah blah blah, select do not pin, there we go. Alright, now you have a maid on screen, and now you have a bunny girl on screen. I hope you are happy. Maid is now covering the cleavage.
Let me add a cowboy to it as well.
Bruh. Fuck, 9,000 has already been raised. What have you guys been saving your points for anyway?
For moments like these.
For moments like these, that's it. Anyway, who here remembers where we were up to? What was the last thing that was committed?
Something's TV jobber related?
Burnt up
in the
atmosphere on the way back to Forklift Planet.
He jobbed that life.
Bruh.
Stevie Jobby has been terminated permanently.
I see, I see.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah,
amazing
right.
space.
Yeah, right.
There is a lot of wishful thinking here. There's a lot of wishful thinking here.
No such as wishful thinking. I know for sure you're gonna
No
bring him back
such
for the
thing as
final boss,
visual
Iko.
thinking. Stevie Jobby is dead. He's dead. He's removed.
Yeah, right. I played enough Destiny to know what happens if you leave a body in orbit towards the planet.
Shut up.
Bruh.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You're jinxing us.
Christ.
You're giving the DM ideas.
Well, I mean,
You're
what
giving
do you
him
mean?
ideas. Shut up.
He probably already has the idea in mind already.
No. He takes half of our paranoia. He takes 50% of our paranoia and our discussions and turns it into reality.
50% of paranoia.
Only 50?
It's only that little? Okay. Okay.
He takes majority of our ideas and random memes and turns them into reality.
Don't worry, don't worry. If he does, I'll drop kick him when he comes over. Only 5'6", right?
Motherfucker. Only 5'6", you can't. You're 5'6" as well, mate.
Shut up.
Christ. Anyhow. The crew of Robusta welcomes you aboard accordingly, now that you're in a partnership at this point. Aside from the needlessly caffeinated coffee that is on the table, there is now other blends of coffee that are now served on the table. Do any of you partake?
I will definitely partake.
Okay. Roll me a d20. Complete random on this one.
Anything's better than having caffeine
Okay,
shots
roll
directly
20.
injected.
D20, wait a second, I need to quickly get into it.
Oh yeah, none of you are in the foundry right now, Lamar.
For gore.
So we're using Foundry? I thought we were using pen and paper.
Motherfucker. The last time I used pen and paper was back in high
Wait a
school,
second,
man.
is our foundry up or not?
Yeah, it should be up. Yeah, it's up.
Give me a moment.
Alright, funny number 12. Okay. Alright, I see Langhart is picking up coffee then. You have managed... You managed to pick up a random one. Completely random. This one, for some reason, just smells like dark chocolate. That's it.
Smells appetizing.
Uh-huh.
Baby sips. No baby sips, not burn my tongue.
Yep. Roll me a d20.
The foundry is not launching for me.
Ah.
It took a while
Should
to
I
launch
roll
for me.
with a physical dice or stuff?
Yeah.
No, it's loading now.
Wow.
19.
19? Okay. You do not, in fact, burn your tongue.
Excellent.
Yeah, you just taste a regular mocha. That's it.
Okay, so essentially it's hot. That's why we are rolling, right? Can you unpause the game, by the way?
Yep, sure.
You know that thing they do where they
listen.
like melt into a blob? That's me right now, bro.
Well, it is.
Doing this
So
copy.
considering it is like, attempt to not burn my tongue.
Uh-huh.
Stay cool, apply.
Oh my. Bloody hell.
Say it's that
Okay.
stressful of a situation, is it?
Depends.
13.
Staying cool. You sip the coffee. This thing is a double shot of espresso. More or less.
Oh, that's excellent. Nice.
It is bitter, but that is about it. You do not, in fact, burn your tongue. Does anyone else want caffeine?
You know what? Hit me up.
Hit you up? Okay. Roll a d20 then.
Flat D20?
Yep, flat d20.
Alright, how do you use Foundry again?
/R, d20.
Alright. 12.
Up. Okay. Yep. You grab the same thing that Langhart over there grabbed.
I just downed it.
You just down it. No reservations at all.
No reservations.
Alright, roll me
See, very noticeable eye bags.
a d20. Roll me a d20 with difficulty.
Difficulty, alright. Difficulty is what? Minus 1d6, is it?
Yep, minus 1d6.
Alright.
Oh, you don't burn your tongue. You're perfectly fine. You don't even scald your throat. You don't even feel a thing.
Yes. Plus 6 stay cool, baby.
It tastes mildly. Yeah, it's just dark chocolate. It's just another mocha. Perfectly fine, perfectly normal. Does anyone else want to take a drink?
I'm good. I'm more of a tea person.
More of a tea person.
Are we allowed to do
Mhm.
multiple tastings?
Yeah, you can do multiple tastings.
Alright.
15? Okay. Pick up another one?
15.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Once again, little baby sippies.
20.
Wow. 20. Okay, okay. Let's
My
see.
mouth is made out of asbestos.
I think it's Suisu's mouth because we here is +6. Stay cool.
Bruh.
You wanna u-
all the taste buds are gone.
All the taste buds are gone. Nothing exists anymore.
Yes.
Let's see. First, for Langhart, let's see. We got 15 and a 9. Alright. You grab something that looks very creamy for no good reason. You down it. It's kind of like a latte. You burn your mouth completely. Scalded by a lot of hot milk and cream.
What did I get? A fucking flat white?
Pretty much, yeah.
You burned your mouth on a flat white. That is hilarious.
The rest of the pirate's crew looks at you and laughs.
Fuck all you.
Look at this baby.
Look about as smug as my plushie as I sip my own coffee.
Christ.
Cup at you. I throw a coffee cup at you.
Your accuracy is questionable as you toss the mug.
Wasn't a full set chuck. It was just a.
Yep.
It
just-
You burned your tongue.
Just bounces.
You see, normally I would say, did a cat get your tongue? But this time I will say, did a bunny get your tongue?
Bruh.
Bruh. There's too much
The
power,
dimensional
man.
bunny from the dreams of high.
I see.
A certain
I'm not-
professor.
I'm
Yes.
not on a sugar overdose by the.
No, you're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. Are you lactose intolerant by any chance?
No. I was born with no such no such things. Everything.
No such misconceptions. Oh god, lactose intolerance is a misconception, bro.
Oh god.
Yeah, bro, it's not a problem.
It's not.
It's just the lactose, bro. What's so hard about it?
Oh god.
Wait a second, since we already got the peon. There you go.
Yeah.
Here.
Contributing.
The change.
Oh god. We are at almost halfway now. This is fine. This is fine. Anyhow. As Robusta finally composes themselves and comes back out of their captain's quarters and whatnot. Alright. Let's talk business. Have you ever fought these funny goat cultists before?
The question to the DM is, did we?
Let's say, nope, none of you have ever encountered them.
This will be a
Well,
first.
not yet. This will be a first one for us.
Do you know their modus operandi, any of their tactics, whatever they do, realistically speaking?
Take it this way. If it was aliens, it'd be first contact for us. So, if you got anything to share, I think we'd greatly appreciate the shared information.
Okay. Have you ever been eaten alive before?
Well, to be fair, Jarling did attempt to eat us. I think that a piece of my colleague here actually got eaten. He ate your arm, did he?
Why'd you have to fucking remind me?
Okay. At least one of you has experience in being eaten. How was that for you?
Cut my arm off like some piece of fucking sashimi.
Okay. Yep, okay. You have relative experience then, relative experience. Well, a lot of these guys carry around a butcher blade of some kind, just in the event that they run into some delectable carvable piece of meat. Like yourself, you know?
Oh, wonderful.
Now, in the event that they manage to pin you down, expect to be eaten alive, because the meat is freshest when they can keep it that way.
Oh, this is wonderful. Note to self. Set the self-destruct to a hair trigger.
Now then, as for their mechs, expect roughly the same kind of logic.
What?
Now,
Wait, what?
most goat cultists aren't out to actually kill you. They are out to disable your mechs, capture the cockpit, and use the mech as its own form of refrigeration and preservation. You know, like a
So
funny
essentially, they
jar.
keep people alive.
Yep. That they will use the cockpit like a jar, pretty much, and throw you into hibernation.
I do not like the wording you used there, Eco. I do not appreciate it.
But yes, they will preserve you and eat you piece by piece. If you regrow certain pieces, they won't mind waiting for those pieces. Anyhow, they've got some of my men holed up.
Only eat people, or do they eat anything else too?
Let's see, it's people. They have very little interest in anything else.
What do they do when they run out of people? Do they eat one another?
That's happened before. That's happened plenty
Do
before.
they have enough of a population growth to, sustain themselves?
Well, let's
Okay,
see.
never mind, I don't want an answer.
Let's see. They don't really need to, so to speak, considering how much they keep integrating into the population. So, yeah. When one goat cult dies, another kind of takes its place after being eaten. So, it's that kind of affair. It's that kind of affair.
Okay, so we need to root them out.
Yep, it is better to just eliminate all of them at once. Else they grow back like fingers. Wait, do fingers grow back? Hold up. He speaks.
They
He speaks
grow back
to.
like nails.
He speaks to one of his eyes. Yeah, nails. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they kind of grow back like nails. Stubborn little fucks they are. Now then,
Right. We should probably discuss our mutual course of actions in reclaiming Century and how to root them out. So you mentioned that they do have ships in orbit.
Yep, they've set up something of a blockade. It's not a very good blockade. They're not very tech savvy, let's just say.
Do you think that as it is right now, can our forces combined wipe out their forces in space?
Oh, hell no. They may not be very tech savvy, but they've got a lot. We are.
Do you know
We
anything
really
about
need some
their?
sort of a plan. Do you think we could cause infighting among their fleet?
That depends. Can we get access to their food source?
Oh boy. I was hoping that you see the food source being on the Actually, are there any big civilian space stations which they've taken over that are not fully harvested yet, let's say?
Let's see, not necessarily. Most of it's the core of Centuri itself at this point.
You see, I've been hoping to be able to beat them in space rather than going to the surface.
Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. Like,
Not much we can do about that then.
At the very least, can we quickly guess that, they will probably not resort to orbital bombardment since that would vaporize a lot of their food source.
oh yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
Many of them are there on the surface compared to the population.
Let's just say there's enough to keep the population under wraps. I'd say at least 1 to every 20.
Understood. So we should at least halve the amount of people from the goat cult on the surface in order to cause an uprising that they would have to commit significant resources to suppress.
Along those lines, but mind you, down there is currently eat or be eaten, so some people are even converting over to their cult.
That is not good.
Do they have any sort of leadership structure?
Let's see. Aside from the Holy Goat themselves outside of the strip, let's see, they've got goat paladins of sorts. How does one put it? Mech jockeys that are, subject of worship.
The occupant understood.
Mech jockeys that are subject of the, how does one put it? They're the mouthpiece of the Holy Goat, these mech jockeys.
Right.
How many of them are there in system?
Let's see, currently there's the 1st and the 7th, so 2 of them, actually.
I don't like the fact that they are called numbers. I don't like the fact that they are called numbers.
Hmm.
So we used to know someone who went by a number.
Oh boy.
Wonder if assassinating those 2 would be enough.
Well, if you assassinate those 2, which is the plan I was getting to, anyhow. If you assassinate those 2, we may be able to bring things under wraps. Because you see, without them, there's no head honcho anymore, and goat cultists are kind of like a hive mind. Without the mind, they're gonna start eating each other.
Honestly, that would probably cripple their fleet. I wouldn't expect a ship to be functional if the crewmen try to eat one another. Probably start searching for imposters or something.
Now, mind you, these mech jockeys have access to their own version of the Lancer program.
Oh, wonderful.
Huh.
Be fighting on equal footing instead of just stomping their asses into the ground. Great.
We should probably get ready for launch. Launch towards... Well, the ship where the mech jockeys... Can we lure them out one at a time? But, well, you said you have a plan, so it's probably good if you explain that plan first.
Alright, so one of them's in orbit, while the other is taking upon duties on the ground, so to speak. Alright.
Any more?
Yep, go on.
No, shoot. You are in the middle of it.
Alright. In a nutshell, the 7th controls space. The 1st is sitting cushy on his throne down in Centauri. Mind you, on your territory. Let me correct that. Former territory. Jarling's estate currently is owned by the 1st.
Thanks for the clarification.
Well... We could possibly go to Jarling's estate. Technically, it is our legal home ground now, so we could probably just, maybe lure the paladins in there somehow?
Potentially, but anyhow. The 1st, let me show you what this 1st looks like in action. He pulls up a holographic projector of sorts. On it, you see...
Waiting.
On it, you see a mech that you have never seen before. It is, how does one put it? Mildly humanoid, very chonky, so to speak. And there is a weird amount of ghastly and ghostly flame coming off of it for no good reason. You watch as it rips and tears through Jarling forces, tearing mechs hand from hand, limb from limb.
The question which I'm about to ask is, can it fly?
Can it fly? Doesn't seem to be flying, but then... Robusta takes a little portion of the image after pausing it, zooms in. You see, that's not exactly flame, if that's what you were thinking. He zooms in even further. You see nanomachines. Lots and lots of nanomachines.
Always fucking nanomachines, ain't it?
So let's see. I'm not sure how far of you have looked into the Lancer program and certain myths and legends about the Lancer program, but let's see. This matches up with some old records known as a Baylor.
Right?
Oh,
Just our luck.
Taylor, no.
Now, the first, yeah, that's the first there.
Has a swarm of nanomachines around it. It will regenerate. And if we don't beat it at once, it's going to repair very quickly.
Yep. Oh, you are informed on this thing. Okay. That speeds things up. Anyhow,
Unfortunately.
you see,
Mailers!
the goats, the first specifically, made a little expedition over to Dune before arriving. He zooms in even closer on the nanomachines. On each of the nanomachines is a spade icon.
No.
Oh.
Oh, great. Great.
So, if anyone is in the know, if anyone's been here during the Polaris Tide, you already know what these are.
I stare at Suiso.
I'm just staring at my tablet with sort of like a frown on my face.
Just a frown on your face. Some
Slight frown. You know, a little what's
Ah,
it
yes,
called?
the dense protagonist strikes again!
No, he's listening.
Jeez.
Multitasking.
multitask, bruh.
Look. Someone's gonna keep track of all those Everest lights that that someone requested.
Bruh. Everest-like production, yes. But pretty much in a nutshell, it's not looking pretty. You watch as the rare footage of this funny Baylor stops for a moment as the entity within opens something of a cockpit. And you watch some very disfigured looking, how does one put it? Goat-headed pilot step out.
Goat-headed pilot.
I'm just imagining, like, the kind of, the mostly naked dude who has, like, the rubber horse head on the. You know what I mean?
Basic,
But
I
I'm
know.
imagining that, but a goat.
a funny Skyrim Forsworn looking ass, basically. Steps out of the cockpit, goes over to one of the Jarling Association's mechs, tears open the cockpit with his bare hands, and rips out someone's spine.
Wait a second, look into the Discord.
Oh god. He then proceeds to take the jellified remains of whatever dude was within and sling it over his shoulder.
Jellified.
Yep. No more spine, no more support.
He got Steinsgate microwave.
Bruh. Jello man. Jelly
Jello nana.
Jelly man's project. Human is dead. Mismatch.
Oh boy.
But yes, he grabs funny jelloed dude, flops him over his shoulder, takes it with him, flops back into cockpit, and you proceed to see Robusta turn up the volume on the recording and you can hear munching. Like the annoying kind of munching when you're on the train and someone is chewing with their mouth open. Kind of munching.
I'm imagining, like, first I'm imagining, like, the sound of someone, like, slightly tearing, like, into well-cooked meat.
Uh-huh.
Then you hear the crunch of someone biting into a fresh carrot.
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much on point. But, you know, they've got maybe a dozen carrot sticks, and the man next to you, the bandit, just be playing around with the volume to make it worse.
All right.
You're very talented with sound mixing.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Now listen to this one.
All right. I think we get the point about them fucking being people eaters.
Yeah,
We got
yeah, he does this about 5 more times, one for each of the mechs he's downed. It's
Jesus.
rather impressive.
Oh
that
boy. Okay. So do we know where he is?
Yeah, like I said, he's on the old Jarling estate.
And what about the other one, number 7 or whatever it was?
That's his 7th. Alright, let's see. This guy's a bit more traditional, I guess. A bit more like, how does one put this? A bit of a bulwark, so to speak.
Traditional.
Bull.
Yeah, let me pull up what his machinery looks like. Alright, this one. Yeah, you watch as he pulls up a mech with a minigun and a shield.
Oh. Oh.
You just see a Drake.
Drake.
You see a Drake pop up on screen.
It's a Drake.
Yeah, very, very normal, very normal. You'd think that's very normal, but we haven't been able.
Super heavy version of the machine gun.
Yep. We haven't been able to get past that shield.
Is it using the portable bunker protocol?
No, rather. How does one put it? Found something that it probably shouldn't have found. You see,
Uh-oh.
he zooms in. You don't see Spade.
No,
He's-
it's another one.
You see a diamond icon.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
You see a diamond icon outstretched onto the shield.
Oh, boy.
Now, how does one put it?
Fuck!
Now, this footage,
The shield.
this next part of the footage is kind of painful to watch, by the way. So, because, you know, the cameraman kind of died.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just let the recording play out in full for you guys. You see from a very long distance away, the funny Drake standing atop of the, how does one put it? Pretty much on the prow of this goat cultist ship. You then proceed to hear a readout. Alright, power output 10%, 15, 20, counts all the way up. 80, 25, or 80, 90, 100, maxing out 150, fire! You hear a jerry-rigged railgun chonk. It's not
You motherfucker.
It's not very long before you hear a little ding and the railgun shell bounce. You watch as Robusta reduces the video speed. Here. This is my favorite part. He puts it in high speed in like dead slow motion. You watch as the railgun shell approaches the cameraman. It's very slowly, but getting larger and larger. You then see as Viscera starts to form as it penetrates the guy, and the entire setup explodes. Now, you might be wondering how we have this footage. The man was live streaming it for us.
I see.
So we got every visceral detail down to when he flatlined.
You could say you
Nice.
got his eco.
Robusta looks at you for a moment and rewinds the footage. See right here? See? That little shine? That little ding? Yeah. That's not going to be easy.
I think we will start with the Baylor.
Yeah,
Do
sounds
we
like
wa-
an easy option.
I wouldn't say it's
We still
easier
have
considering that thing is
probably-
pieced together by nanomachines.
That is true. However, we
I,
know it's not going to be on a starship. Which means that we are not going to attract attention of a fleet. then we go to infiltrate the area. Plus, we still have Jarlings, all of the Jarlings' net security and protocols, and we already know a bunch of ways of getting into the estate unseen, which he gave us when he asked us to gather meat.
Hmm.
When he got his meat ban, do you remember that secret passage?
I remember.
Hmm.
Alright, seems
So
like you
we
guys
can
have a way in.
decide.
Okay. You guys have a way in then. Okay.
We should have a way in, yes. We could probably just... You said that they are relatively low-tech ships. The ships of the... the ships of the Goat Cult are low-tech, right?
Yeah. Holy Goat tech is primitive, to say the least.
So their sensors probably aren't the best, so if we go through the stratosphere and straight to the estate,
How does one put it?
they shouldn't spot us.
Bit of a misconception there. So their sensors for inorganic stuff isn't very good. Organics though, they'll find that. They know where the meat goes.
Well, as long as they don't know who does the meat belong to.
And yeah, maybe a biosignature or two probably could slip through. Maybe.
Hmm.
But yeah. Do you mind describing and showing on this hologram? He pulls up the Jarling's estate, fully scouted, oddly high quality schematics. Do you mind showing where this tunnel is, by the way?
Is the tunnel already marked there?
Oh, this thing? We thought this was like some sewage tunnel or something.
Nope, it's an entry point.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. He hands the schematic off to one of his eyes. Yep, over there. Alright. Anyhow, so you wanna take on this funny Baylor, yeah?
Yep.
So how do you plan
Consensus.
on getting past the regenerating swarm?
Well, the way I see it
Well-
is, you can only fix yourself so much before it becomes too much for anything, right? Works on a ship with a damage control party, they can only fix so many things. So
Well,
you keep laying on enough hate, you lay enough
I am
hate
thinking...
quickly.
I look at the revolver on my side. It's very unfortunate when you shoot it with your own hand. However, if I shoot it in my mech, I should be fine.
What, that little plinker?
You've seen what it done, right?
I'd sort of nearly tear your arm off, if that's what you're talking about.
It's
That thing, okay, let's say that if I fired it inside of this ship, there would no longer be a ship.
Debatable,
This
I'd
thing
say.
Punch.
Looks can
this
be
thing would
deceiving.
punch through. Well, looks can be deceiving. Another thing which I do have on my mech is a bunch of Pinaka ship-to-ship missiles.
Is that really gonna be enough?
well, considering the rest of us will be backing her up on this sort of scenario here. Between all of us, I'm sure we could dish out enough hate on this bastard.
Well, Baylor is pretty large, so I can hit him with 2 ship-sized missiles at once.
You know what? I'm gonna play the other footage. We have roughly the same tests again. Homemade railgun. We had another prototype lying around.
Wait.
It didn't do much. Well, look, this time the cameraman lived. I can't say much of the same.
Him lived.
Don't worry about it. He's in the ICU still.
The poor bugger
Okay.
survived this time.
Well,
Yeah.
survive.
I raised my hand.
Yeah.
Well, if have you tried I don't know, what's it called? Disabling every single one of the nano machines via like I don't know, an EMP or something?
Huh? Is that supposed to work?
I mean, if you're gonna blow holes into it, right, it's just gonna regenerate all of it. So if you ask me, the best bet, right, is to disable every single one of the units.
I don't know, man. These are tiny, minuscule. How are you even going to aim at that thing?
An EMP is a pulse.
The pirate looks
Yes.
very confused. Pulse?
Okay, an electromagnetic field is formed. It's like a bubble which expands. The bubble needs to expand through the nanomachines, which would disable their electronic systems.
He looks completely lost.
It's like an invisible grenade.
Huh? Eh? Invisible?
Okay,
Yes.
It's like a
You know
shockwave
how
from
an
like an explosion or something. Yeah, imagine that, but it's electricity, and when the electricity passes through all their electronics, it fries them.
Huh? Wait, explosions make shockwaves? You see his mental breakdown as his knowledge of physics is bare bones.
shattered.
I lean out of the suite, so hey, you got a picture book for him or something?
A holographic screen. I take a tablet pen from my pocket
Uh-huh.
and I draw a little man
Uh-huh.
holding some sort of device.
Uh-huh.
Imagine this gun makes pulses out of electricity, okay?
Uh-huh.
It's like a wave. I draw lines in front of it as it expands with little arrows to show which way it goes. It
Uh-huh.
expands from the point where it shoots, and it goes, and then when it pulses through a lot of dots in front of it, tiny nanomachines, it disables them temporarily, and it cuts the little connections between them.
His mind is slightly blown. He looks over at one of his eyes. This is a thing that works. The eyed nods back to him. Wait. Why didn't you tell me about this before? What, I was too enthusiastic about the railgun play. Look. Well, how does a railgun work? Oh.
Regarding the
That is
rail
funny because you
gun-
see. Just a second, AFK.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give me a moment.
Yep. Uh-huh. Go for the explanation. Suiza.
Considering the fact that we're looking at the footage of the railgun attempt on the other guy, on the other member, the one of the Drake, considering how it plinks off, I glance over at Angel's little light signature of doom. What if we what happens if a unstoppable force meets an immovable object?
He mimics what looks like an explosion. Something like that, probably.
I mean, considering that what's it called, railgun of yours didn't even like make a dent in the in that shield, right? That little thing is our best bet. If you could I don't know, upscale it or something, it might work. It might work.
I mean, if you're willing to hand it over, we might be able to reverse engineer that thing.
I kind of like bite my lower lip. You know what? How about let me handle it. Handle it instead.
Reverse engineering. Funny. Yes.
What? No, not reverse engineering. Upscaling.
Upscaling. Upscaling the funny, yes, ace of clubs.
Add
What's
more
the-
rails. Add more capacitors.
Oh god, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen?
It explodes.
Sorry for that.
Yep.
That was from our starship. They had some problem with the fighter deck.
Wow.
Anyways, is he still asking about how railguns work, or did you explain it to him already?
He also gave the plan of upscaling the funny club. Yes. Turning the plinker
Scale the club.
turning the plinker into a plunker.
Mech revolver.
I mean, considering the fact that we have to upscale it, we also have to upscale the ammunition. So I'm not too sure if we have a lot of rounds for it. Preferably, we could get someone, a marksman, to man the gun, someone who wouldn't miss.
Motherfucker. Anyway. Anyway, the
Fine.
man pulls out a little funny little plonker of his own. It's not
The same thing.
It's not the same thing. This is a very old piece of technology, but something that's served me quite well in offing people when necessary. He puts on the table a contender.
Now that
Hmm.
Can I take a
that
look at it?
looks like some old tech.
Yeah, you can take a look at the contender.
I take a look at the contender.
Yep, it is.
Now, Eco, I'm sure that as a great DM, you have a picture reference ready for us.
For a funny contender. Hold up,
Yes.
hold up. No reference right now. Contender.
Not exactly the content.
Break action, single shot.
Yep, funny break
Well,
action
I'm
single
pretty
shot.
sure that it's literally the
Origin
single shot
bullets.
50 BMG thing.
Yep.
Wait a minute, this clearly this is contender.
Bruh, are you about to just... Bruh. But yes, it is literally just a contender. Damn simple, pretty much. Damn simple.
Put a little bit of my bone dust in that thing.
Bruh. Christ.
TBH, the contender probably has less kick than what you described.
And yep, this this
The-
this
Yeah.
has been used to send a message multiple times. How does one say, I got my job by plonking this on the back of someone's head and pulling the trigger?
Well, I can see how effective that would be, even against cyborgs.
Uh-huh. Now this thing, on the other hand, he pulls out what looks like another contender. Only it's slightly different. There's a couple more engravings. It's mostly made out of metal this time. Now this thing, I think this thing has more kick than your little thing over there.
It probably doesn't, right, Eco?
Do you want to try it out?
Can I?
The man puts a blank on the table. Oh, any takers?
What rounds go into it? Is the question.
Let's see. As you examine
Blank.
the size of the blank, it looks like an elephant hunting round.
Oh boy! In the form of a pistol. I assume you don't have a stock for this.
I can shoot it with my offhand.
Well, you have a metal fucking hand, you genius.
Ain't that the fun of it?
Oh,
Ability.
any takers?
Well,
Is it
go
the fun?
for
Oh my
it.
god, is it a thunder?
I mean,
Is
thunder
it?
you can shoot with your hands. That's the thing. I can shoot the thunder with my hands. Like, it's not gonna be comfortable, but it's not gonna dislocate my arms.
Okay.
I
I'll
mean,
shoot.
we have mechs. Why don't we just shoot all with our mechs? Not simple enough.
Well, I'm sure that we can upscale. Or well, wait a second. Say hi.
Hmm?
Come here.
Hmm?
Can I talk to Spade?
Sure.
Oh boy.
I just like disconnect like just open up like a chat message on a data pad to let her communicate with already.
Faraday has entered the chat room.
Okay. So hey, by this time you probably know I don't intend to hurt this dude. Can you please upscale the clubs to
Yeah.
fit on my mech?
You get a don't intend to cause harm. Questionable.
Okay, no intent to cause permanent, serious, or lethal harm.
Still debatable.
If I wanted to do that, this person wouldn't be alive anymore.
You get the, where's the guarantee, huh? Where's the collateral?
You know that I got a mechanical heart.
Uh-huh.
Don't want to screw with you.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
What kind of collateral do you want?
You just see the image of a needle being posted.
What do you want to do with it?
The image is posted again, only zoomed in.
It's made out of spades, right?
There are spades inside of the needle, yes.
Sure. I extend my hand towards Sehai's funny watch.
Uh-huh. You watch as a needle protrudes, stabs you in the wrist.
I give it an intense stare to the tablet through which I'm communicating. Happy now?
You see a progress bar filling up.
Oh, come on, the progress bar!
Up-
Seriously?
Uploading.
Connection failed.
What do you mean connection failed? Oi. Just uploading?
Taking all of my
Your
self-control.
record badger.
Christ. Uploading. Okay. Upload complete. Decompressing. You feel something moving around in places where something shouldn't be moving around.
Please be careful.
You feel a little zap from the inside for a moment. This is quietly followed up by the prompt changing from decompressing to installing. 1%. 2%. 3%. 4%.
So hi, how much do you trust it again?
Let's
Well,
give
it
her
could have killed all of us, so I guess we trust it.
5%.
I just gave her this kind of smile.
Bruh. 5%. Administrator privilege is required to complete installation of software.
I'll just permit it to continue.
Install for
insert the CD.
Christ.
Like, to be fair, we are... Look, it's literally the same thing which converted the planet into forklifts.
Yep.
It could have converted my ship into forklifts. It didn't do that, so...
I mean, clearly.
Yeah, I guess I trust it.
Anyhow, install
Rocks with the devil.
install for current user, install for all users.
What do you mean by all users?
All users of this device.
I'm not sure if you are trying to be perverted or if you are suggesting that I got schizophrenia.
Sana.
What?
He makes a pistol.
Do
Sorry?
you wish to install?
Yes, just continue. Yes.
You skip past
For all users.
you skip past a bunch of shareware and free malware.
Skip, I wouldn't skip. Shut up.
The first one that pops up is anti-malware service.
It's off. Wait a second. The Spade is offering me anti-malware service.
Yeah, it's even got Spade branding and everything.
What?
Amazing.
Phrasing. Phrasing.
So it's just standing there oblivious, cause like he can't see the tablet screen.
Yeah, there is.
Fine. Yes, I'll take the anti-malware.
Let's see. The equivalent of a Yahoo search bar, but with a spade icon instead.
What are its benefits?
It lists off instant search from anywhere on your browser. Also tells you the weather.
Can it get rid of the final traces of the salad software left behind by Stevie Jobby?
The anti-malware tool can do that.
Sure, yes, I'll take it. Thanks.
Optimize your system. Spade-branded defragmentation.
Sure, go ahead. I want to get rid of the salad OS. I'm more worried about the salad than the spade.
A bunch of extra prompts for this and that pop up. Eventually it says, okay, now to complete installation, please restart your system.
Drag Suiso along with me and lie down on a nearby couch, and then I restart.
Yep, you instantly pass out. Eventually you wake up, your operating system boots up again and all that. You see the usual loading prompts and everything, only there's a big spade in the corner.
Big spade watermark.
Does it come with systems online, weapons online?
Yep, all of the above. All systems nominal.
Weapons online. Wait, I got weapons now? Other than my sense of humor?
That's a war cry right there.
Christ. Anyhow, yes, you wake back up. Not much is different, as far as you're concerned.
Okay. Take the tablet again, and I ask it. So, we got a deal?
Yeah, deal.
Okay. I guess we will upscale it. Well, we arrived with our shuttle, right? Not with the mechs. Or we arrived with the mechs to this one.
You drag the shuttle, so yes, you have some mechs in the bay. Ready to go in case things go sour.
I'll just kind of look over to Artie.
Uh-huh.
You handle the final negotiations. I'm going to get this gun upscaled.
Oh. Alright, over to play your toys then.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess that Suiso is going to be way happier in the mech bay anyways.
Well,
The
Will
engineer is engineer.
Christ.
I'm just like, about to look in the place where Suiso was 5 seconds ago, and then I just see him already in the mech bay of the shuttle. Oh, okay.
Let's see. In the meanwhile, Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
Robusta has shoved the funny elephant pistol into your hands already. While the
Okay.
yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Wait, you want me to shoot? Right.
Yeah. He puts the blank in for you, loads it, cocks it. Yep. Just point away from people. Blanks have been known to kill people before.
Okay, you know what? Why not? Haven't held a gun in way too long.
Okay. You see that jar of coffee over there? Aim for that. He points down the hallway.
Come on.
Yep.
That is just a normal roll.
Yeah.
20.
Just roll me a d20. Okay. Now roll me an extra d20. You see, recoil is a bitch. You fire, you're accurate. You're not exactly there to see your accuracy, though. You have done a 180. The recoil has been strong enough that even while trying to suppress it, it flings upwards, and due to the lowered gravity, flings you on your head, basically. You then complete the 360 and flopped onto the floor.
Ouch.
Things hurt. Things hurt real bad. Everything is
I need medic.
everything is either numb or cramped. You have, however, not managed to dislocate anything.
Why do people create these pistols? They're not made for mad use, right? Right? So,
You watch as Robusta is just laughing his ass off.
Out of character, I have one out of character answer for you, and you see. Do you know why guys have higher mortality than girls? It's the same reason for why this pistol is so big. You see, look at any piece of technology, any device, any weapon, any car, anything, and ask yourself the question, what if big?
What if bigger is better?
I think I nailed it, gentlemen.
Odds are, but yes, funny gun recoil has done things. Yes. Said things are not great.
anyone?
Anyone?
I waltz on over. I take one look at you, like I tilt my head a bit. I slap you on the back. On the hand is a little bit of salon pus. There you go.
It'll do.
Thanks.
It'll do. As for Maggie over there, you are constantly being how does one put it? Constantly being offered coffee.
I just retreat into the background like, no thanks, I'm good.
No, try this blend.
I'm not a caffeine person, you see. No, I've seen.
No. Try this one. They just keep insisting until eventually one of them brings out the decaf. Now, don't tell the captain we've got some of this, but here, decaf coffee.
Why insist coffee? Are you two also some sort of cult? Is this? Are we being indoctrinated? What is this?
Robusta knows how to lead, but Robusta demands the coffee be consumed.
Have you ever tried giving coffee to goat cultists?
No, are you insane? Do you want goat cultists high on caffeine?
Okay, do you... Oh, never mind. I wanted to say, do you remember a certain party member?
Oh, God.
But now imagine if that party member got suddenly high on caffeine, like super high. We are talking like 2 big cups of gamer steps.
Oh no.
And washing it down with condensed milk.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Can you imagine that kind of nuclear bomb, but that person is also a cannibal?
Oh, that was the previous campaign, huh? Anyway.
That's how the holy cult started.
Yeah, that was the holy
Wild,
cult.
bro.
Can you imagine? Actually, you know what? Maybe it will start spin-off cults and a schism within the Church of the Holy Goat.
Those that require the caffeine and those who do not require the caffeine.
Can I do a little bit of research as like how
Okay.
the
Yeah.
cult
Also
started
for the
on the
person in the
planet?
chat. Also
Uh-huh.
for Hexa in the chat. That game did not scar me. Cannibalism in this campaign started before I played that game. Now it's just way funnier.
A running theme.
But yes, you do the research. You check the equivalent of Google. Search for goat cultists. Goat cultist etymology, let's say goat cultist news, etc., etc. The main thing you get is a splinter of the cult decided to visit the strip for a bit. Seeing the strip in disrepair, they signaled back to the main cult And the main cult sent 2 paladins over. Those 2 funny paladin mech jockeys then, yes, settled.
Mm.
Would you like to pull up footage of the incident?
No, thank
Footage.
you. The footage that we've seen is horrible enough. I'm good, thanks. Do we know more information about these 2 jockeys before they were cultists?
Let's see, before the 1st and the 7th. As far as history dates back, the 1st has always been a cultist. Always.
Mm.
As for the 7th joined up after things went south on a certain expedition. That is all that is currently known.
So if we were going to create a schism, we would convince 7th. Somehow.
Yep.
Are there any other meats in the strip that could taste better than human? For cannibal. From the cannibal standpoint?
Perhaps Super Cow.
Hmm.
Nope.
Unless you have Superhuman.
Oh. Hmm.
What's the worst that could happen, huh?
Hmm.
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 We might think about it. If we find it too difficult to directly kill them, then maybe we can try something else. Hmm.
But yes, what you've noticed as one of the Ides has already taken your thermos that was full with tea and has already started pouring coffee into it. One of us. They then.
Did you ever hear about Kinderbier in Germany, which is like very, 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 very low alcoholic beer?
Nope, never heard of it.
Oh, so essentially in ancient times, medieval times, let's say that hygiene was not that effective. And the main problem was the water supply in Europe. So
Oh.
essentially beer was safer to drink than drinking normal water.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So beer actually purified the water and cleaned it. So they also had like a kid beer.
Oh.
Which was beer with like 0.5% alcohol content.
0.5. Okay.
It was like incredibly low. I will quickly look it up. Let's see.
Kinder.
Yeah.
And it's in the name. Yeah.
It's also. Wow. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to find the exact thing, but essentially it was like very, 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 very low alcohol content. It was like 1%, 3%, 0.5%, something like that. So I'm thinking that the thing which they will be giving to Maggie is going to be essentially very, very low caffeine content coffee.
Yep.
They will slowly sneak in more and more coffee until she can drink coffee normally.
Now then, they pull out their secret weapon at this point. Maggie, in front of you is a little basket. They open the basket, and within you see freshly baked croissants.
I could tell this is an obvious trap, but they're croissants. So
Partake.
I
Partake.
take one.
You take one. Yeah, it's a pretty normal buttery croissant as far as you're concerned.
I am both surprised and horrified that pirates have their own bakery and make croissants.
These are coffee pirates. They need sides with their coffee.
I will eat the croissant.
Your first bite is full of regret.
Yes, of course.
You instantly taste the coffee.
Why did I expect anything else?
You notice that you figure very quickly that the dough probably wasn't necessarily made out of just regular butter. Coffee butter. It is very bitter, but also sweet at the same time, making for a needlessly addictive flavor. Once you've taken one bite, it is very difficult to not take another. Now roll me a d20 to figure if you can stop.
Oh no.
If you have any traits to add to it, go ahead.
You see, the funny part
no.
is I cannot condemn the pirates for this. I cannot. Oh my God.
But yes, you don't stop. You've already eaten through one. You reach for a second one. But before you're able to reach for a second one of the pirates puts a coffee in your hands. You're unable to resist the coffee either, so you down that first, just to clear your taste buds before reaching for another. By the time you come to, you've gone through about 4 or 5 of these. The world is moving in slow motion at this point.
I betrayed my tea friend. No.
At this point, you hear the funny...
Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
I have a picture for this. I'm not
Oh.
sure how many of you know Girls Frontline and how many of you know Darkest Dungeon, but
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yes.
Voracity.
Damn.
Bruh.
Buggy.
But yes. You have plowed through so many that the world is running in slow motion now. It is at this moment you have your second regret, rather, as you hear the funny explosion of the elephant gun pistol. The sound lasts for what feels like 30 seconds rather than the instant crack that it was. And if anyone knows what having a caffeine headache feels like, the last thing you want to hear is loud noises. Yes, when you overdose on caffeine.
Well, it's kind of funny because once you once you get used to caffeine, you get that sweet spot which you want to always be in.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise you get a caffeine headache even when you didn't drink anything at all. In fact, that's the problem, that you did not have anything at all.
Yep. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
actually
yeah.
a very
Oh, wow.
fascinating process from a medical point of view, but I feel like I give a lot of people a certain weird feelings about coffee if I started explaining it. But there are permanent changes.
Yeah, no permanent change. It's like building up your spice tolerance.
Just basically raw, right?
Oh, it's actually fun. I just do your body, but I also feel I should talk about that one.
Oh god. Save that for a funky time. Good god.
For the next eco podcast, I see.
Christ. One of these days. I need to get back around to those, but yeah. In a nutshell, though, yes, you are currently receiving a ridiculous amount of sensory overload and sonic pollution.
I'm just imagining that Maggie's life right now is essentially the nightcore version of the cocaine song.
Oh god.
Wait a second, there it is, found it!
Oh no.
Oh god. I will spare the Twitch audience the experience that is that particular song. If you so wish to listen to it yourself, though.
You don't want to listen to it.
I will.
Incredibly fucking funny, and I'm imagining that's how Maggie feels right now.
But yes, it is a time. It is a time. But yes, at this point, Robusta is just showing off his arsenal to Phantom, who is the unfortunate test dummy for most of this arsenal. He hands Phantom a knife.
And what does this one do?
Switch it on.
Can you do it?
No. It's an experience. It's an experience. Trust me. Trust me.
Is our Bex nearby?
The couple of the Ides give a thumbs up.
Okay. Test dummy. Okay. I take the knife. Switch it on.
You feel reverberations. There are a lot of reverberations. In fact, the reverberations don't quite seem to stop. In fact, your hand is already going numb from the reverberations. Robusta hands you an apple.
I take the apple.
Okay, now put the knife to the apple.
I put the apple on the floor and then I cut it.
You don't even get more than, let's see, you get like 2 centimeters away from it before the apple just slices itself in half.
God damn. What is this thing?
High frequency knife. In a pinch, you can shove this into the joints of a mech's armor if you're jockeying it, and it'll do significant damage. Beware though, you should probably be wearing these gloves before using that, or you know, you're gonna feel the shaking for the next half hour.
You could have said that earlier.
Oh no, it's always a fun first experience.
Goddamn bastards. I dropped the frickin' knife.
Hey, don't drop that, don't drop. He catches it and turns it off immediately. Look, you saw what that does to an apple. Now imagine what it can do to a ship's hull. We don't want that. Don't drop that. He flicks it back on, then flicks it off again.
I take it.
Yeah.
It's mine now, right?
He sheaths it and tosses it to you.
I take it.
Mhm.
I sheath it.
Yep. High frequency knife, now part of your arsenal. When jockeying, you basically get an extra point or 2 of damage.
Humma.
Aside from that, it's not particularly useful.
Humma.
Alrighty. As for the ones who returned to the Mecha Bay at this point, then, what are you guys currently up to?
Cool.
I am working on the framework of a gun that's about the size of a monarch.
Ha.
Well, wait a second. Can you repeat? Did I hear right?
A gun the size of a monarch. Well, the framework at
Oh.
least.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. I assume that Suiso, me, and the Spade are presently working on upsizing the revolver
Yes.
to a size where I can use it inside of the Monarch, which means that it's going to be the club size of a Monarch.
Yes.
What? What?
Which
What?
is-
You think the gun is the upsize? No, that's a targeting laser.
Oh god.
You can see a
Needs a
really
brand
long
new stay
cable.
high.
You can see a really long cable extending out.
You see a long cable extending out into the rest of the Mecha Bay. And it is only then that you see just how big this fucking thing is.
Meanwhile, I'm slowly kind of checking my own brain to see how many changes happened.
Everywhere you go, you just see the watermark. The watermark is basically permanently in your view. Actually, no, it's in that awkward little point of your view where you can't seem to put it away, but it's always there.
You know what? I'll get used to this. It's You know what? It's better. It's better than the fruit salad bowl.
Like, think of it like, how does one put it? Think of it like when you wear glasses and you're not meant to see the lenses, but every now and then you remember you have frames and lenses, and it appears back again.
You know what? That is actually a really great explanation. It's going to be really hard to get used to that at first, considering. It's actually kind of funny that you mentioned this because I'm a person who did not wear, like, glasses from the start.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I only got them when I fucked up my eyes. Thank you, military. So yeah, I can actually completely imagine that feeling. Really fucking annoying at first, but you get used to it. Gotcha.
Yep. But yeah, pretty much everywhere you look in the OS, little spade icon that's just barely out of view or feels like it shouldn't be in view.
Gotcha. My big question is, are the last traces of Stevie Jobby wiped from my system?
Would you like to check the anti-malware program?
Yes.
You check the anti-malware program, you get, let's see, rather than a progress bar that just says scanning and removal and all that, you get treated to a funny, weird light show that looks like a space battle. As you see weird little fruits being shot up by spade spaceships.
Oh, it's like asteroids.
Yeah, bit like asteroids, but you see like a war effort progress bar instead.
Who is winning?
Currently, the spade is obliterating. There's like a 10% in favor of the fruit salad victory.
Can
Down.
I somehow help the spade?
Oh, down the bottom of the screen is the auto resolve button.
What will auto resolve achieve right now?
I don't know. How much heavy infantry do you think you guys have?
I see which games you play. Can I consciously somehow help the spade?
There is a button there that says take control.
Assuming direct control.
I'm not sure if I'm qualified for this.
Would you like to roll on your take control?
You see, this is my brain we are talking about. I feel like you are not going to kill me. You will just give me minor consequences.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Perhaps. Yes.
Artie, what would you do?
What do you mean? This is your boat.
This is my boat. However, I can blame it on you if I fuck up.
Oh my god.
Do what your heart tells you to do. Good luck.
My heart is mechanical.
Damn, whose fault is that?
Damn.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
Alright.
Seriously, fuck you, Mr. Steel Fab.
Right-hander, motherfucker.
Christ. Alrighty. So what'll it be then?
I mean, I can roll on it. You see, this is where I really appreciate the hero point system of. This is where I really appreciate the hero point system from Pathfinder.
You're a reward and an inspiration.
Oh god. Okay.
What's the worst that could happen? Oh, not bad, not bad. You assume direct control. The fighting suddenly gets rough as there is fruit salad reinforcements arriving from the border.
Wow.
The percentage bar goes
Boom.
the percentage bar goes from 10% in favor to 40% in favor. It is a hard-fought
Trying to
war.
help the spade, right?
Yep. It is a needlessly hard-fought war.
You are a...
In the end, when you arrive at the results screen, it simply reads Pyrrhic victory.
You are such a bitch. However, okay, fine. It's at least, the salad is out of my system. Great.
Yep, the salad is out of your system, but at what cost? The spade then
What cost?
the spade puts in a request. Would you like to run diagnostics?
Yes.
Running system diagnostics. You see a whole bunch of functions that probably should be online are now offline.
Will they be online again?
Repair time. Would you like to repair?
Well, let's start from the most important functions and then progress to the less important ones.
You notice that your breathing has become rather sharp. That your breathing has become rather sharp, and throughout the operation, your heartbeat has accelerated at given points. But the repairs go through perfectly fine. You are asked to restart once again.
I have no idea why, but suddenly, out of nowhere, I feel the most safe in the cockpit of my mech. I'm not sure what caused this. I go into the cockpit of my mech and I restart inside of the cockpit of my mech because I feel more safe there.
You restart. You see a funny little progress bar saying that system may restart multiple times. You basically,
I've got the perfect picture for this. Wait a second.
in a nutshell, you basically have the worst sleep you've had in a while.
Wait a second. Something like
Christ.
Yes.
If you want to share that with stream, I feel like this is like.
This is just botchy. Just that one botchy gif. Christ.
Yep.
But
That's a good thing your screams are being deafened by the cockpit of your mech.
Cockpit of my mech.
What is going on in there?
But yes, the prototype is nearing its completion.
Shiny and chrome.
Funny giant spade revolver cannon. Yes.
So it's now not just an ace of clubs, it's also ace of spades.
No, this thing is now called the king of clubs at this point.
Oh god.
The kingest of clubs.
Yes, the kingest of clubs. This thing is...
You've just given her a Lamat carbine, bro.
This thing is needlessly huge, and you're not entirely sure how much recoil it is going to produce. Would you like to run the maths?
Well, I'm in the process of restarting several times.
So it's Suiso for this. Would you like to run the math?
Yes, I would like to run the math.
You pull out the physics chart. You see, things aren't looking good. In terms of amount of reverse thrusts that would be required, or thrust that would be required to offset the recoil, you see that it is going to require at least 70% of the casino ship.
Why are we surrounded by impractical weapons of mass destruction?
Hey,
Why?
if they work,
Do they work?
Look, it's a calculated risk. Hopefully I'm not bad at math.
Alternatively, if you do not wish to offset it, you may shoot it once and it may fly off into the cosmos forever.
No, we need to offset it.
You could always do the funny thing that Romans did to their javelins and make them one use.
Then we would need to reprint it, and I don't feel like Spade would be happy with that.
I mean, the what's that called? We're gonna be using this guy against the Drake pilot, and he's gonna be in space, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
When I mount it and use it as a ground to orbit gun.
Ground to orbit gun, let the ground absorb the force.
Yes.
You want to shoot into the stratosphere.
I do plan to use it on my mech, you are realizing, right?
What do you mean? You're carrying the targeting laser, not the gun itself.
Oh god. So this is the...
I am carrying the gun itself, so you saw.
There is demand for a smaller version. Do you commit to this demand? or do you wish for this to basically be an orbital or stratospheric laser?
I'm like, there's like what's it called? Blackboard nearby, right? I just write down in chalk, right? Under WIP, downscale it to portable.
Oh wait! No, you can just fire it in both directions, and that would cancel out accelerate.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. The output.
That you would.
The output.
It is going to crunch.
Okay, look, it's nano machines. What it needs to do is it needs to be an anti-mech weapon. It's not an anti-ship weapon. So
Las dos.
look, like if the main thing is the effect it has on other nano machines, because we need to kill the swarm, which is in one of the mechs, and we need to punch through the diamond.
Wasn't this a diamond solution?
Yeah, this was the diamond solution.
Well, I guess make two versions. We will first manufacture the one which is the anti-mech version that's mounted to a mech, and then we can make one that's mounted on the ship if you really want to use the ship against the diamond.
You could always mount it on a random asteroid.
The asteroid's gonna go spinning to like bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, CB like do a lot of like scribbling on a tablet with like
You see, okay, wait a second. We can get a mech version, and then we can get one version on the carrier, which is essentially not a mech version, but a mech version, like a macro cannon from a certain game.
Oh god. But anyhow.
We'll just make it a for that. Alright, fine. For now we'll make it into a portable one. We'll reuse the targeting laser frame for it. As for the ship mounted version, we'll just slap it onto into the ship and upscale it from there.
Well, we already had the railgun in the ship, so if you want to use the frame of the railgun inside of the ship, that's your size limit.
That's the plan.
Express delivery rail
Okay.
system.
Yes, the express delivery.
Anyways, give me just a moment. I need to make a quick call. Sorry for that.
No man, no man. But
Hopefully whiskey doesn't miss.
oh god. But yes, the funny thing you realize is you're gonna need to get the payload for this thing. Do you have enough spade nanomachines?
I sure hope the what's that called? Who are the guys we're working with again?
Oh, the Robusta crowd.
Yes, I sure hope they have a lot of scrap materials available.
Uh-huh.
Rat metal.
All I can say is the spades are gonna be like that funny GFL Darkest Dungeon picture whiskey sent.
Doing some funnier simulation.
Protocol updated. Consume, enhance, replicate.
Consume, enhance, replicate. Let's see. The Robustas shovel off some, how does one put this? Broken coffee machines.
Oh my god.
There's quite a lot of them. It almost feels like they were carrying their own landfill with them. You then realize that, yes, indeed, this is basically their landfill that they're dragging into your hangar.
Are these all like broken down coffee machines?
Broken down coffee machines, coffee implements, mugs, the likes. Yep. Most of it is usable scrap metal, but there are a lot of shards of glass in there.
Hey, it'll be fine.
Yep. The hangar is smelling a lot like coffee.
I'm not. So he's only a tea person, so I think he's fine with that. But yes, while the spade is busy replicating from consuming all the coffee machines, I'm just redesigning the what's that called, the club upscaled the upscaled club thanks to the wishes of a certain someone.
But yes, as the spade gets to consuming, yes, you see that the spade has gathered enough mass to take humanoid form once again.
Oh boy.
Yep. You get the funny blonde chick with a braid running around.
God, alright.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You don't get one of those, you get multiple. at this point.
Oh boy, Angel's gonna like. It's
That's
gonna want.
They're
the moment she leaves.
they're running around and just sorting out the glass,
Mhm.
removing the glass from the rest of the metal, putting the glass in one pile, putting the metal in another, and sweeping up coffee dust. Lots and lots of coffee dust and dredge, which is being thrown down the chute and out into space. Or being jettisoned out into space. Space is being caffeinated, bit by bit.
Somebody's gonna fly in the coffee dust and suffer catastrophic damage, bro.
Oh god.
And then the question, right, is multiple smaller bullets or one big bullet?
Yes, that is the question.
We'll have to wait for the person who will be firing the gun to answer that question.
But yeah, by the time they're done, there's an entire brigade of them running around cleaning the hangar.
Mhm.
Yep, all practically identical.
God. Yep. She's gonna have a stroke.
Yeah, it's gonna be a time when the system reboot is complete.
Yes, and the Monarch cockpit opens up.
Yep.
Meantime, what's that called? We still need to work on the Baylor countermeasure, the EMP.
Yes, funny EMP.
I'm thinking of what's it called? The EMP powered by the heart.
EMP powered by the heart.
Yes.
How do you plan on making use of that?
Well, you know how like EMPs are what's that called? Electrical currents, right?
Yeah, basically an overloading force, but yes.
Yes, we shall use the heart to power it, and I am you know what? We'll load it onto the Everest.
Oh god.
You see,
Yes.
the only problem I gotta adjust here is making sure that the output of your EMP doesn't end up fucking everybody else within the vicinity as well.
Yep.
Are we talking still about the gun which is getting attached to my mech?
Oh, I'll let Eco explain what happened while you were gone. I do not want
Well, first things first. Have I finished restarting several times?
Yeah, you finished restarting at this point. It's been a while. It's been a couple of hours even. Would you like to step out of your mech?
I'm just gonna go hide outside while working on the EMP.
Yep.
Stare. Okay, I will step outside of my mech.
Okay, the first thing you get is an overpowering scent of coffee.
Where does the scent of coffee go from?
The hangar itself.
I look around the hangar.
Yeah, there is a pile of coffee dust which is slowly being shoveled into the garbage chute and being jettisoned out into space. Space is being caffeinated and all that. There is a pile of glass shards, and then there is a pile of metal shards.
I'm not sure what happened, but I really like the new air conditioner.
Yeah, the next thing that catches your eye is there are a lot of people running around.
Do I see... Okay, Suizo just left.
Uh-huh.
Do I see Artie?
Langhard is currently not present.
Having a
I
sampler
ring
taste.
my heart.
Let's see.
Ding, 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 ding,
Huh?
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, what's up?
Langard, what happened while I was out of it?
I believe Suizo got a bunch of scrap metal and representative materials from the Robusta gang and is currently repurposing them in the goals of making bigger bullets for your.
He's turning coffee into bullets.
No, that's just the dregs of the cleanup.
It
See,
is.
they kind of
Clean up
gave
from
him.
what?
We're in a shit. Take a guess.
What happened with the coffee?
Anyhow, it is at this point that you
What did Maggie do?
it is at this point that you notice one of the staff members that is currently doing the cleaning. you look back as what is practically an identical image of yourself.
Wait a second, what?
Yep. It tilts its head at you, points at you for a second, points at itself, figures something, then just continues cleaning.
Well, that can't be myself. I wouldn't do this kind of cleaning. Anyways.
You then notice that every single member of staff is exactly the same.
Langhart,
Yeah? What's up?
why do the staff members look like me?
Why? What are you talking about?
Come to the mech hangar. Now.
Can I finish the cup of coffee first?
No!
We've got to a
this
really
is
nice-
serious. This is seriously freaky.
Alright. Should I bring everyone else?
Well, start with yourself. I don't think... Well, I hope that I can get an explanation out of you first.
Alright. I'll be down in a minute then. Wandering Mars down to the hangar. Alright, so what did you want me to see about the staff?
You are hit by coffee, first things first. A very strong smell of coffee.
Oh, that's nice. That'd be nice if it didn't just fucking assault me. Oh god.
There's too many different blends at once, creating one monstrous blend.
The super blend.
The next thing
Super Blender!
the next thing you notice is the horrifying realization that all the staff members do in fact look exactly like Angel. But weirdly idealized version of Angel.
What?
What? Is it?
Idealized?
Huh?
And they're just sweeping up and cleaning.
Is this meant to be a joke?
What do you mean by idealized and sweeping up and cleaning? I clean my own fucking apartment, you
Anyhow,
clean a ship's deck.
Is this meant to be some giant practical joke on me, Angel? Or you just got like a bunch of image projectors around here or something? Or is it like, no,
I'm asking
no, they're
you
physically...
what the fuck is this?
Why are you asking me what this is? I don't know what this is. It looks like a bunch of you.
Okay.
Looks like-
Who did this? Who did this? I just woke up. I have no idea what's happening.
would you like to consult one of the staff members running around?
I haven't been
Okay.
down here. I've been
You know what?
upstairs drinking coffee.
Can I quickly Google it in the Spade program?
You Google it in the Spade program. The only thing that you get as the search result is Spade.
Okay, Spade, do you know what caused this?
Spade.
You caused this.
Spade.
Suiso?
Suiso has disappeared from the mech bay.
I call Suiso.
Do 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 dum do 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 do. Suiso, you get a call. Yes.
Can I just redirect the call to the Spade chatting program?
Yes, you can redirect it to the Spade chatting program.
Redirect it.
You see that little spade icon that barely leaves your vision open up into a chat window.
Is it at least chat which is directed to Suiso?
No, it's just directed to Spade.
Spade, can you please connect me to Suiso? I need to ask him a question, please.
You get a message back, and you notice that the icon of the chatter is just what looks like one of those staff members running around. Just no, caller has redirected to you.
Okay. I Google this in the Spade program. Where is Suiso?
Suiso is currently preparing an EMP.
To unlock your device.
Fuck. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, this This Lantern session's really immersive, huh?
Version number 1.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, this made my day. This made my day. I did not expect it.
But yes, the funny spade program just says that Suiso is currently indisposed, working on EMP.
I need some coffee. I just say, and I head over to get some coffee first, and then I will start searching for Suiso.
All I can say is, as you get that thought of needing coffee, one of the staff members approaches you with a freshly brewed cup of coffee. You are receiving coffee from yourself.
I just kind of have like a kind of blank expression.
The chat window...
Slightly insane giggles and like, twitching of my eye corner while I sip the coffee.
Yeah, the chat window simply says, accept the coffee.
Thank you.
You then watch as they go back about their business with one weird thing added to their routine. You see them start munching on the pile of metal scraps.
That must look absurd.
I'm seeing multiple versions of myself munching on piles of metal scrap.
Yeah, and they're only multiplying now.
Mitosis.
Basically, yes.
Is this the deep lore of the whiskey plushies?
Sane. But
Eatable.
a few of them eventually rest themselves against the wall and slowly turn into bullet.
This is
Bullet.
Yes.
some incredibly surreal shit. I'll be honest with you. You're not gonna turn into a bullet, are you? You're not gonna load yourself
No,
into.
I'm not turning. I mean,
No?
you very clearly know which one is the original, I guess.
Do I though?
I look at him with huge bags under my eyes.
The continuous restarts and resets have taken their toll.
At least I don't.
I spent the last bunch of hours purging Stevie Jobby out of my system and repairing what was damaged.
Don't forget, you're gonna probably have to do that with all the ship systems as well.
Well, to be fair, the ship systems are linked to me, so it's going to be easier the next time.
Yep.
I guess. Now I started to think about it. I shouldn't really forsake the fact that I got my arm turned into arm sashimi. I don't have to put up with multiple instances of myself voraciously consuming piles of scrap metal, because I think
Did you have to use those adjectives?
I don't know, did I? Yeah, I think it drive me insane.
I am wondering. You see, the spade is very strongly connected to Suiso.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I am wondering what got the spade to do this. I've tried to use the formatted version of my OS to ask Spade what is happening, and Spade used little icon of me.
I mean, maybe it's got something to do with the most important memory kind of thing. I don't know. The spade never really. I mean, I don't know. You saw it, but early on with the spade, right? It kind of took on the silhouette of the person in its early stages when it was just getting to know everybody. And Suiso made it watch a bunch of episode of what was that show again?
Yes, quite literally just Gundam.
It's the Gundam or whatever.
Dumb gun. Close enough.
Dumb gun. Dumb gun. And well, I mean,
We live
if
in a
that's
society.
live in society. if that's any reference for course, maybe it just takes the most strong influence from things. So you must have made a massive influence on it for it to take your form, mind you. Got anything that comes to mind?
You get a blank stare, like, kind of like, the kind of, you make sense. However, I do not wish to accept this just yet, and I am presently processing kind of stare.
You watch as the last member of staff turns into Bullet.
Well, they're all gone now. Yeah,
It is just the two of you left in the hangar at this point.
I'm.
And the smell of coffee.
Yes, and the prevalent smell of coffee, because it never seems to leave.
I finish my coffee and look at Langard.
Aye.
I see two options.
Uh-huh.
One, we will go to search for Suiso, and we will ask him what the fuck right now. Or, we could just sit down, have a coffee, or just relax for a moment. We will pretend that we had a long and deep conversation about this topic and topics of existence and that kind of bullshit. We will pretend that you understood it and that we had a grand old time with this, and we will be relaxing.
Well, I mean, wasn't really much of any concern to me. I feel like this is kind of your ballpark of concern, so I'm kind of just here as a bystander.
Thank you.
Welcome. Actually, wait, Eco.
Uh-huh.
Or
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
the navigation Rubik's Cube.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I could just plug Suiso. Fine.
Just plug in.
Please locate the nearest Suiso.
Okay.
I go
I
check
see
me
that
use by
Suiso-
tracking the spade on my character.
Hold on, where the fuck is it?
Oh, wait. Suiso, maybe you should put the spade symbol on your character.
Oh, God.
Eco. You know Dead Space's little traverse
the
the
navigation
objective,
line,
the
right?
navigation.
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah.
I'm just
Wait
stick
a
my
second,
hand out.
Suiso, do you have a PNG of your character?
I stick my hand out and just cycling through it, and it's just cycling through all the major party members before I land on Suiso.
Yep.
Bit.
You have
God.
you have located Suiso.
Please plot it. Alright,
So-
it's just like trying to finagle the finger controls, just to plot the course, and so I can follow it.
First, you see the Ross Foundation for the location of the heart.
Well, I actually meant the pixel art which you have in the campaign.
Okay.
Oh, no, this is just for my model.
Yeah, good. But yes, you what's it call it? You see the Ross Foundation
Mm-hmm.
for the heart's location.
Mm-hmm.
You see a funny mech now with a shield for the diamond's location.
Mm-hmm.
You see a planet of forklifts.
That ain't it. Nope, that ain't it.
It is needlessly mechanical, and everything is operated by forklifts. The elevators
Forge World.
The elevators are just bigger forklifts.
The forklift blade.
Yep.
One goes up, one goes down.
Yep. There's all manner of forklift.
That's silly. It's so silly.
You also see the forklifts weaponizing themselves and arming themselves. With more forklifts. Forklift blades are being sharpened.
Need to remind everybody here that isn't Phantom and me, Maggie, that we have forklift blades as auxiliary weapons on our mechs.
Yes,
currently.
if ever they are needed. Yes.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Special modifications.
This is fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Aside from that, there is a little splinter cell of Spade, and you notice that it is on your ship.
Hmm.
Huh.
If I remember correctly, Lisa's literally the heart at this point.
A clone of it, yes. So you get the Ross Foundation, then after you cycle through it, yes, you also get Suiso.
Oh, I follow the directions to what I believe is Suiza at this point, and just beckon Angel along.
As
Let's
as for the club, you see an unfamiliar location for now.
right, the one that we haven't fucking found yet.
Yep.
The one that's supposedly on Kaiser. Right?
One of them, yes.
Yeah.
You are unsure for the time being.
Yeah, further pressing issues. Oh, off the fine Suiza.
Off to find so you'd rather not have the funny, life-altering coffee conversation.
Just had the life. We just had the life-altering coffee conversation.
Oh
It was-
god.
What is real? Are we just a bunch of ones and zeros in the simulation?
God.
Damn, are you having fun with the spade, Suizo? Should I post an edit?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've been found.
That is consent, is it?
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
What's it gonna be? Gonna be.
The man has yeeted out.
Okay, should I post it here in the Discord or not?
Just post it in the Discord. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, look at this.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh dear.
oh, dear.
Oh no. God no. God no.
Implication behind this symbol.
There's worse implications for that.
Implication behind this symbol. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Say hi.
You see, Eco,
Uh-huh.
you cursed me with this knowledge. You specifically. I did not know about this
You didn't?
before this campaign.
What? Oh god, you didn't. Oh no.
I didn't.
Don't worry about it, Alan. If you don't know about it, you don't need to know about it either.
I wish I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
The curse of the internet.
Yes, curse of
Of the internet, yes.
That-
Yes,
Free-flowing
indeed.
information.
curse of net knowledge. Yes. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The two of you have found Suizo. Working on a funny EMP.
Reaction to that information.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So then,
Well, we've arrived at your destination.
Also, Hexa is actually completely right. RT does look kind of flat.
okay. Add an eco. I will try, but it may overload the system.
I expect a refund.
Wow, you have to do Adi like that. But yes, I do agree.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
But yes,
It's
I-
tradition like now, you know.
I am in fully focused on the EMP, and I did not notice the two.
Let's say blah blah blah. Mask's
The
not.
fuck?
Let's say very cursed. There we go. Hang on. There we go. And nope, never mind. Fixed. Adding an old eco.
Wow, that's a really old eco.
Yes. It was also pinned to me.
Good though.
Yeah. Old mate's art. Old mate's art.
Somehow the face of the really old Eco looks more masculine.
Ka.
The sharper chin.
Bruh.
Androgynous, I wonder what happened to that, huh, eco?
Mm,
Oh yeah, the Yahweh. The Yahweh
The
shit.
new Eco looks significantly more feminine.
Ka.
You say that as the new Eco is literally dressed in a bunny girl outfit.
Well, the new Eco has a gigantic, massive fucking cleavage and jiggling.
I don't know what you're talking about. They are nowhere to be seen right now.
Yes, eco jump, remember?
What do you mean, jump? Fuck off.
See them in the gap
Boing,
between the
boing,
two
boing,
older
boing, boing.
Ecos.
Nope. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Boing, pion, pion.
There is nothing to see here. The sensor has been improved.
Do you realize that all I have to do is go to your Twitter? And I will in fact find the crotch proof.
Fuck.
There's no hiding.
You repost the porn of your character, Eco. There is no hiding.
I have not recently. In fact, my main account's completely clean.
Is it?
Yeah, main account's completely clean.
Main account that implies the existence of a second
Yeah,
account.
right.
Someone here may be retweeting that stuff. Stares over at Artie.
Hello.
That means I can just go to RT's account and immediately.
There is a lot of regret if you scroll down Artie's.
Mm-hmm. I'm not responsible for any trauma you find scrolling through
Yeah,
my retweets.
the man literally says, anyhow, I am going to run for now. This concludes the session. You may resolve the hard ass conversation.
Bruh.
You may resolve the conversation with Suiso at a later time. Yes.
Oh damn! You retweeted the picture Kana posted.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I come in peace.
Christ. Anyhow, I will find someone to raid into.
No problem.
Oh, Queen's streaming right now.
Oh,
It's been a wild fucking session, bro. I'll be honest with you.
this is fine.
This shit crazy.
This session, it was like being high on drugs.
And
Yeah.
coffee, more like it.
Caffeine addiction beat on 9.
You know, I'll raid into a salary man that's about to no longer have a salary.
I can hear your
Yep. Mm-hmm.
yes. She having fun?
She's
Wait, what do you mean he's not about to have a salary? Wait, hold on.
This cunt's been made redundant.
Oh, hell no!
Oh boy.
R.I.P. Donda, bro.
Yep, rip the Don.
He will find
Don't worry.
the industry.
We
By the way, the one thing which I found on Artie's Twitter is a gif of the full version of the Pion Pion Eco, and I see some big Pion Pions on the picture.
bruh.
Some big gaboobas.
It's like every
Gaboobas.
time I go to Twitter and I see the eco loots, I'm like, wait a second, I don't remember following this account. Then I look at the top retweeted by RD.
Hello. I'm merely sharing information.
This is
I'm
fine.
looking through Artie's Twitter right now and what he retweets, and oh
It's
god.
absolutely schizophrenic, I'll be honest with you.
Please do not stir me up. When you do, I hit my head.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Die.
Christ, mate.
Oh, hey, that's
How far back
oh
is
god,
that
that's
one?
Shuko art. Okay, that's porn.
How far back is that one?
I will just send these guys off. Yes. Don't worry about it.